Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's the Single Mom's Budget here. I know it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks actually. We just had a lot of things going on here work-wise, and one of my sisters isn't doing very well right now, so she's in the hospital. But she is getting better, so hopefully she'll be out soon. And then of course with work, the big bosses came in this past week as well, and kind of the walkthrough and wanted to know like how things are going at work. And it was kind of like my chance to speak to what I can do and hopefully, you know, shed a light on other opportunities I might be able to get into down the line. So hopefully that went well, but we'll see. So for this stuffing, we are stuffing $1,040. So this is for the past 2 weeks since I didn't get to do my stuffing last week. But yeah, so we have a lot that's going on. We have some stuffing, we have some unstuffing, we have debt snowballs. So we'll be doing all of that. And I will quickly go over what my back to school budgeting and shopping list looks like. I know I wanted to do a separate video, but just the way things are going right now, it's just become increasingly difficult to get other things finished. And I really wanted to make sure that I get this out to you guys so at least you can have an idea of like what I do that may work for you the next few weeks, starting out with back to school, or something that you might be able to keep in the back of your mind for next school year. All right, so to start off, we're going straight into expenses. Let me just move this out the way. And I just realized I didn't write any of my costs down on here, but I've been doing this for a while now, so I do know what those costs are. So let me just take these out and we'll start with that. Okay. All right, so for gas this week, we are putting in for $20, and that'll put in 20 total. I'm thinking starting next week, I'm going to have to increase the amount I put into this envelope. Gas prices have started to go up here in Rhode Island, at least in my area, so I want to be able to kind of keep track of it. I usually try to keep my tank at, you know, the least I have it in there is like a, you know, half tank or whatever. So I usually just like throw that extra 20 in and that'll just, you know, bring me back up to full again. But it's not doing that anymore. So I think I'm going to have to add in an extra $5 or $10 a week until hopefully prices get a little more stabilized, but who knows. For groceries, we're doing $60. I do know that some of you have asked about doing like a shop along with me when I make my grocery shopping list and then going grocery shopping. And that I will definitely try to do for September. Since that's when, since that's when the boys are going back to school, there are some things that I do buy in, I guess you could say in bulk, that would be for at least either for the school year or for the semester that they're in. So like they bring bottled water to school every day. So like I would buy my cases of water that they would need for school now, or as part of their school shopping list, they do bring in, I guess like big bulk snack packs to share with the classroom. So I'll be doing that. So this one's going to be, you know, bigger than my usual $60 grocery shop, but it'll kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like for pricing where I live and how I'm able to kind of stick with my 60 a week, well, 50 to 60 a week budget. All right, so for groceries, we're going to do 60. If I can, oh, there we go. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60. Put that in here. Oh, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so so much for your encouraging words and just giving me some advice about the boys. And I will post pictures on my Instagram of what I did with our playroom / family room, of just some things to kind of like help with just some emotional exercises, and also just kind of preparing for back to school, since they'll be doing going into first grade. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Like, I really do appreciate it. And, you know, it really does help to hear and to read from you guys that, you know, these are struggles that as parents that we all have to deal with. And, you know, when you think about having kids, you don't think of like all the bad things that could happen. You just think of all the wonderful experiences you'll have together. And then, you know, that everything's just like kind of, what's that word? Like, reality hits, and there are more things, and then all the, you know, fun and cute things you get to do together. There's, you know, the real part of, you know, being there for another human being and helping to, you know, develop and grow and become this amazing person when they get older. And sometimes that comes with a lot of struggles, and, you know, we all have them. We will all get through them. And thank you guys so much for that. All right, so for the internet, which I know a day late, but that's okay because I'm going to pay that tomorrow. I have it set up as an automatic payment, but it hasn't come out yet. So I'm just gonna drop that into the bank tomorrow. And that should offset that payment. So that one is $52. Oh. Oh. Okay. 20, 40, 51, 52. Okay, and then for heat, that gets $50. That's my share. Actually, let me just put those down. So for heat, I'm putting the whole thing for heat in today, and that is $50. 20, 40, and 50. I think I definitely underestimated how many 10s I had, but that's okay because we are unstuffing as well, so we'll make that change work. All right, so that's the 50 for the heat. And then for the electric, I'm just going to be, this is from my mom and my sister. I'm gonna add my share, and then my other sister that's in the hospital, I'm actually gonna grab her money for her at some point tomorrow, so that way her share is also paid. So I'm doing this for the entire thing, so it's $81. So 20, 40, 60, 81. So that is my share. And that puts us at 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, oh my goodness, 60, 82, super brand new. Okay, so 20, 40, 1, 42, 43. So 243 we have in here. Oh, guess I got some of my stand goal in today. Awesome sauce. I did some of the boys' back to school shopping, and but yeah, I'll get into that in a little bit. All right, so for my phone bill, I can't remember. I wrote it down. Hold on. As I make a mess, I believe I am doing the, oh my goodness, I am doing, hold on. I'll edit this part out so you guys won't even know what happened. All right, so I'm doing $66. So 65 and $66. So 20, 40, 65, 66. So put that in here. Excuse me, these hiccups sometimes, they come when they want. All right, so for car payment, I am putting in 110. Now I do have, oh no, that's the other one. All right, so for this one, we are putting in 110, and of course I only have hundreds left. So let me just make a quick change. I know this one I have a bunch of tens in it, so let me just swap some of those out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. And of course, now that's upside down. It's just one of those nights. Okay, so for car payment, we're putting in 110. And of course, this one's going to get adjusted because I'm going to split my debt snowball money. And that'll get added into this as well. But for right now, we are at 110. Okay. And now for, let's see, this one, credit cards, another one. That'll get adjusted when I do debt snowball. So that is there. And let me just move these guys over and out the way. All right, so now we're gonna be doing sinking funds. Of course, starting with savings. Let me just pull these out. Put it off to the side, okay. So we are doing 50 for me, and then 20 for both of the boys. And okay, well, of course, oops, sorry for shaking that. I am running a little low on smaller bills, so if I can make a change, I will do that now. Let's see. So I'm putting in 50 for myself. So I'm just going to take this 100, and I will just drop this 50 there. And that now puts me at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 142. So that is 442, right? No, 542 in cash. And then I have my 3,000 that's already in the bank. So that is 3,542 that I have in here. All right, so like I was saying before, I do have my little checklist that I use for when I do back to school, and I'll do that. I'll show you guys that before I do the unstuffing. But for Christian, we are putting in $20, and I know last time we were almost at the $1,000 mark. So I'm really excited to see where we are because I haven't had a chance to count it. So let's just take 10 and 20 and see what we're at. So we have 2,000 already in the bank, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67. So 967. So close. All right, so we have $2,967. Oh, can't wait to put that in the bank. I'm actually thinking about opening an investment portfolio for them and start putting some of this in there. I mean, the earlier the better, right? And, we'll see how that goes. All right. And then, oh, it's not closed. There we go. All right, so for Noah, we should have the same. Okay, this is 2. And then we're going to add in the 20. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67. So 967. So 2,967. Now, I actually had a pretty decent paycheck this past week. I think it was actually my first full 40-hour work week. So my check was pretty nice, and I had a time and a half day, so that also helped. So it's been a long while since the last time I've been able to do any of my major sinking funds. So I'm super excited that I'll actually be able to do that today, since that's something I haven't been able to do at all for a while now. So let's just get into that. So for treat yourself, we're putting in 25. Put in 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just put the 50 in here. That way I have a little bit of change. Now we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 81, 82, 83. Wait, what did I do? What did I just do? Maybe I just miscounted it before I even started. Right. Put a 50 in. No, I put, no. 1. Okay, I see what I did. So I just swapped. I didn't actually add any money in. Oh my goodness, and I wrote that down wrong. So it is actually just 83, not 88. My goodness, I cannot count. All right, so I'm putting in 25. All right, so 10, 25. There we go. My goodness, can you tell it's late? Because it feels like it. My goodness. All right, here we go. So 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 80, 90, 400, right? Yeah, so 400 and 5, 6, 7, 8. So 408 is what I have. There we go. So $408, and that is for my Vegas trip. Hopefully that can still happen with everything that's going on. Hopefully we can still travel. All right, so for entertainment, we are putting in 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did just use the money that we had in here. I took the boys out, starting with that whole new, like, you know, trying to do this like behavioral chart with the boys. What I ended up doing was I found a short shot on Amazon, and if I can find it, I'll link it down below for you guys to check out as well. but it gives you like little magnetic chores that you can give to each of your kids, and it comes with little stars, and then you can give them a star for each one that they do. And what I ended up doing is, if they get stars for the whole week, they can pick something out in their treasure chest, and then at the end of the month, if they fill out all of their stars, then they can pick like one big adventure for us to do. But you know, since this is kind of like the beginning for them to do this, I just wanted to reward them for, you know, really trying this past week and a half. So we ended up going to Dave & Buster's, and they picked out a little Lego set at the Lego store as well. So we had a blast today. Let's see, what's next? That's 15. All right, so we're going, that snowball will be when I do my unstuffing. I'll just move this out the way, move this off to the side. All right, so starting with Disney. Man, I really don't have any ones. All right, let me just move this off to the side for now, and I'm going to keep the, oh, here it is. These two for later. I'll put that there. All right. So to start, we have Disney, and since we're splitting it in half, it does say 95. So I'm going to, well, I had written down that I'll do $48. So let's see if I have enough change to do that, because I don't have any more ones. Of course not. So I am going to do, you know what, I'm going to do, let me see if I can do 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll just put that I did that, so I know not to put those extra dollars in later. Oh, whoops. All right, so we already have that 1,000 in the bank, which I'm so excited about. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67. So we have 1,067 in now. That there. So the next one is the 52-week challenge. And that one, of course, needs a bunch of ones. So 27. Let's see what I have. No change. Shayna, get your life. I literally have like no ones. Let me check in here what I have. Sorry for shaking the camera. One, two, three, four, of course. 9. All right, I'm just going to put this 10 in here, and I will owe $1 into my credit card. That's okay, because I have extra cash in my bank account anyway. So, all right, my goodness. All right, so we're doing 27. Oh my goodness. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, I'm already like unstuffing. Okay, so 25, 26, 27. Let's add that in. And we are now at 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78. That's 378. Okay, and I totally forgot to color these out. I know, it's the wrong color and it's gonna make me angry, but I will fix that later. On to the next sheet. It's the 5, 10, 20. At least this one's an easy one. And we are only doing $20. Wow, a lot of tens in this one. We add that in, and we now have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 305. So we now have 305. And of course my 100 envelope box that I have not put money in a very long time. We are going to scribble that. Going to do our 101. Let me just mark this so that I remember. At least that one's an easy one. 101. So take this and this. So we have in the bank the $2,000, and we have 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that is 24. 24 is our total for that. So 24, 24. Okay. So that is everything. And of course I have some extra money here, which I think I am going to round up the boys' money and deposit that 1,000. So I think I'm going to do that and make them even. So let me see how much they would need to give them that next 1,000. Nope. 29.67 minus 3. So they only need $33 each. So that's $66. And of course I don't have the change, but I will have the change. So we will look at that later. So $66 each will go to the boys. And then the rest, I'm probably just going to split it up, but I'll figure that out once I get there, or I'll just put it with my debt. All right, so let's just see where we are when I do my unstuffing, but I'll do that in a moment. I did just want to show you guys my checklist for when I do back to school. So here is my list here. I hope you guys can see this. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you guys can see it. So I have it split up by each boy, just because right now they are on like 2 different sizes, so it's a little bit harder to find their sizes now. And so I kind of like check things off for each boy as it comes. So starting off, I have up top here, and this is Noah's list, is for Noah's school uniforms and like things that he would need to be ready to leave the house to go to school. So that's his navy polos, his pants, undershirts, underwears, and shoes. And of course, I forgot to write, put in here socks. And then what I do from here is I just kind of look at what stores I like to buy specific products from, just based on quality and like longevity, especially because my boys rip through clothes like it's nobody's business. And then kind of like what price I'm willing to pay for each item. So I won't go into detail over every single piece on here because I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. But just going over this here for polos, last year I bought them 10 polos each and 10 pairs of pants. And by the end of the school year, I ended up having to buy them 3 more polos each and 3 more pairs of pants. The boys ripped the knees out, and Christian was going through a phase where he was chewing on the collars of his shirts. So then there was a bunch of chew holes, and I was like, you can't wear those to school. And then of course Noah, he's just super hyper, and he was actually a couple of times he ripped the shirt completely at the bottom, so there was like no way of repairing it, so he couldn't wear it to school. So what I decided this time around was that I was going to do 15 of each, but their clothing was going to be in a 10 outfit rotation. And then if anything were to get damaged, I can just swap it out with a new piece. And by having all this stuff in advance, I don't have to worry about, you know, will I find any more polos or khakis, especially once school starts. You don't really find that much out in stores. So it would turn into having to order things and things not showing up on time. But anywho, so that's what I did. And then of course, you know, enough undershirts to match, underwear, and of course shoes. So they have their school shoes, and then I have their play shoes. And I usually try to stick to about $40 for each pair of shoes. I usually get them Vans, but this time around I actually found a really good deal at Adidas, and they were $35 each, so I grabbed them. For the polos, they were I believe $12.99 at Old Navy, but, and I'm not even sure if this is a trick or not, I think it has something to do with like the cookies that each site uses, but I had put their polos into their website, and I had put in there that I needed 30 of them, so 15 for each, but for some reason I couldn't get back to it, and like I'd forgotten about it, so I went back to go and order. And before I went on, I actually got an email saying that there was a special going on for polos, like kids polos. And I go back, and they were on sale for $6 each. So I ended up actually saving money, and I didn't actually pay $150 for the polos. So it actually came out to $90. Saving me $60 of the money that I had already put aside to pay for the boys' clothing and stuff. So that was really exciting. So those are kind of the things that I look for when I am buying things. And now I've worked for H&M for a really long time. I've shopped at Target, you know, Old Navy. So I kind of have an idea of like what things cost. And because I've paid such low prices for so long, I like refuse to buy anything else. And so yeah, so I kind of have an idea of like what I'm willing to pay. So like for the undershirts, which I really love at H&M, is that they actually use organic cotton for their basics for kids, and they are also buy two get one free for their shirts. So I usually just get them like a multi-pack. I believe I got them a 5-pack, and it was I want to say it was $19.99 for 5. And then, you know, I get multiples, and you get a few packs for free. So I did that. And then, of course, the underwear I get from Target. I had bought them, these underwears, before for the last couple of years, and they love them. So why not stick to what they like? Then, of course, I have my outerwear, you know, winter, rain, coats and jackets. All of that is listed here, and prices that I'm willing to pay. And I just write down like what stores I get them from. Now, what I do once I have my entire list written down, so like this is like their list for after school clothing, I like to total it out, which I'll do with you guys here, just so you guys have an idea of what my estimated spending budget is going to be for the boys. Now this is for the entire school year, not just, you know, for school. So it'll run them through next August, when I'm buying for back to school again, and I'll tell you how I do that once I get this written in here. So 150, 35, 24, 80, 30, 25, 40, 35, 25, 50, here, 50, 50, 30, 40, 45. So I'm looking at about $8.59 for each child, and about $17.18 is the total of what I would spend. Now, looking at this, I know it sounds like a lot, and normally if I had had the time to film this sooner, then you guys would have seen the process of me putting money aside for this. But with everything going on, some things I did have to use my credit card for. So now anytime I put money aside for back to school, it's just paying the credit card off for the things that I bought to do this. But normally what I would have done is I would have put money away each week and then chipped away at everything based on priority and like time of season. So of course, like, you know, all the school clothes, and then the after school clothes would be priority. And then for like this section here, denim jacket, raincoat, and pea coat would be priority, of course, because we're going into fall. And, you know, winter coat and winter boots can hold off for a little bit longer. So I can always like look and find a deal then. But that's like one of the main things that I like to do is just really just take a look at other retailers, what they're selling, what their deals look like, and then kind of figure out what I'm willing to spend for each of my boys to get them the things that they need. And that way I don't have to worry about them for the rest of the school year. Now, the way I do this so that I don't have to buy them anything else for the rest of not the rest of the school year, for the rest of the year, is for their after school clothes, which obviously is only when they're not in school. So I get them a ton of graphic tees, a few pairs of jeans, those kind of things. And once we get into the warmer weather and they start to outgrow the jeans, the t-shirts, I usually get a size bigger for them. And I know you're looking at this like, oh my God, a size 10 to 12, but my son is that tall that he cannot fit in little kids' clothing. He needs the length. So of course, you know, that's his sizing. But anyway, so what I end up doing is I do size up on their tees from the previous year. So they will be a little bit, a little baggy come fall when they start to wear them. But by the time we go into summer, they'll still fit them. They'll fit them through the rest of the summer. And what I do is their jeans, because they keep growing like weeds, is that I just turn them into cutoffs. So I cut them off and then I just cuff them and just stitch them up so you turn them into shorts. And then the same thing with their school uniforms. Any of their khakis that are kind of like ripped at the knees, I do the same thing, cut them off, cuff them up, turn them into shorts. Any that are still wearable with the polos and the pants, I actually will donate it back to the school. So any kids that may need school clothing for the following school year, parents like to donate that way, so that way kids can have some uniforms. We do that. So that's what I do to kind of get themselves ready from now and throughout the school year. And I mean, of course, other things may pop up here and there, but we don't really have to worry about that because all of the main necessities that they need, they will have between now and about December. We'll have everything. And then I won't have to worry about back to school shopping or clothing shopping or anything until about July, August, when I start to plan out the next year's budget. But my goal is to try to like stick within that $2,000 range. And I know you're gonna say the older they get, the more expensive it gets. And man, do I know that. But it's all about just trying to find where you can get the deals and work it that way. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's my list. I will post a picture of it on my Instagram, so that way if you want to like really look at it and kind of get an idea of what I've done, you'll see it there. Okay, so back to unstuffing. I know I feel like I've been talking forever, and I do apologize. So you guys out there that don't want to hear about all these other things that I'm doing in my life, you are more than welcome to fast forward and skip through all of this and go on to the unstuffing. But we already have this all set, so I'll move this off to the side, and we are going to look at what things are going back to the bank. And I believe that it's just this. Let me just, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing to a camera, but I just did. All right, so not that pile. It's in this pile. So this, All right, so phone is for next week. Electric, my sister is, well, I'm grabbing hers once I'm off of this, so that can go into the bank. This will go to the bank. The internet will go to the bank. And then grocery and gas will stay in here because that I am all set with for now. So let me just take those out. And that way I can use this to make change if I need to. And I do have, oh goodness, open up. Okay, so put this off to the side. And then this is just all 20s. So we have that. All right, so let's start with, well, these two I plan on taking to the bank as well. So let me start with my savings. Actually, I have these 200s, so I'll swap that with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the extras. There we go. All right. Let's see what we can switch out. Okay. 10, 20, 30, and 40. So we'll swap that for 2 20s. Oh, that's backwards. That one's all set. All right, entertainment. That one can stay the way it is. Treat yourself. Yeah, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So let's swap that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 408. All right, so this one I know I definitely want to swap out because it was a ton of 10s in here. So let's see what I can switch out of here. We have, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, and 3. This. So now have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420, 1, 2, 23, 24. So 24, 24. That one is all set. As I slowly clear off my desk. All right. So what we have in here are a lot of 10s as well. Hold on, let me try to swap some of these for these 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have 2, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. I'll probably do the same for more of these 10s in a moment, but these 20s, but for now. That'll work. Did I do that right? Yeah, I swapped. Yes. Right? Did I do that right? What did I just do? Oh my god. Oh wait, no. They're right here. Okay. Hopefully I did that correct. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can do 40 more. 1 and 2. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, whoop, 40, nope, goodness, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 15. That's good. Over here. I think this one is okay. We don't have any hundreds to swap out with. At least right now I don't, but we'll see once I do those. But at least I have the change now. Alright. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, and 3. And I can go over there. Alright, so that is all set. Now I said for this one that the boys each needed, let me put this here, $33 each. And I don't have 33, so I am just going to put in I'm just gonna do 40 each. And then that way I can give them, I can put 1,000 away for each. All right, so for Noah, we put in an extra $40 of what was left over. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. That is awesome. So 1,000, so that gives them 3,000. Let me just grab 1,000 notes, which I have here. And then that will go into the bank. There we go. So now the boys will each have $3,007. All right, so let me just move this here, this there. I know, I'm really sorry this one's a really long one. I didn't mean it to be this long, I promise, but sometimes it just is. Sure, there we go. And then this one is for Christian, and then we're going to do the same. It should be the 7. And then this will go into here. Let me just count it, and it should be 1,000. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Nope, definitely counted wrong somewhere. 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80. No, what am I counting wrong? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. Okay, I'm not insane. Okay. Some of these here. There. And this there. And my little munchkin gets another 1,000 put in the bank. I'm so excited about that. Okay. And all right, so those are all set. Now, let me see which of these I can swap out for even smaller bills. Let me see. So 20, 40, 65. Nope, you stay. This one I can definitely change out. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, nope, so just two. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 1 and 2. And we are good. Savings challenge. There we go. Here. Yes. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. Got 1 and on 2. Okay, so that's that. And I do believe I had some 10s in here still, but let's see. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, and we'll just throw it there. Take another $100 bill. So now that one is all set. And those are done. Okay. So let me just put this with this. And we're just gonna quickly, or at least I'm gonna try, quickly count what I have here to go. Oh wait, I still have these guys. Okay, so I have my credit card and my card payment, and then this is the debt snowball money. And I put a little extra into the boys' accounts, so then they'll get that 1,000. So this is what is left over, and I am going to put it with debt snowball. And then it's going to get split up between these two. So I'm just gonna like split it like this. It's the way I would do it for the boys, so they wouldn't fight with each other. All right, so there's $21 left. And you know what? Starbucks money for me. So a nice little treat for myself for the week. All right, so for credit card, let's see what our new credit card payment is going to be. Okay, so for credit card, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So $304 is going into my credit card bill. So I need something to write this on. Of course, I didn't grab a piece of paper for this, but here we go. So 304 for credit card. We're doing 304. Okay. So that is going to go with this. And now this is going to just go into this envelope because the second half of this payment isn't here yet. And I will do that on Friday, and then all of it together will go to the bank. So for car payment, and this is not including the other 110, it is 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 1, come on, 32, 33, 34. So this is 234. So I have 234. And with that 234, we're going to be adding in an extra 110. So I will be paying $344 on my car payment for this month. And the original car payment is $214. So I'm making an extra $130 on my car payment. That is awesome. I'll put that in here. Those are all set. And now we're going to take this here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see everything. And I'm just going to, oh my God, it's so much. Out of my way, marker. Okay. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to type in each denomination and then just add it up that way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. Plus the 50. That's the 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, so 1,240. So plus 1,240. No, not 12,000. Okay, 1,200. that's what I did. So 1,240 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. So plus 750. Okay. Now, tens. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you have 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to add that 600 so I don't forget. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So plus 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 9. So I am putting in the bank $26.49. Not bad for a unstuffing today. All right. Let's just take a look at that. I wish it was all going into the bank, but you know, bills have to get paid and I want to be debt free, so look at that. I wish I can take this and go shopping, but I'm gonna do the right thing, pay off the bills, get debt free, and build a savings for me and my boys. So that's where it's gonna go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was a really long one and I do apologize, but I am a chatterbox and I can't help myself. All right, I'll see you guys soon on the next one. Bye everyone.